Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Stain J. 5 things that we all want to see in No Man's Sky. Now these are the things that we know will not be available on release date. We've been told they won't be in the game, but that shouldn't stop us from wishing for it, because there's nothing to hold Sean Murray and the team of Hello Games from doing this after the release date. Once they see that people are playing the game, how they're playing the game, they could easily implement this, some easier than others. But anyway, these are the things that we wish for. Number 1, virtual reality. Ever since the game's first presentations, people kept asking, will this come with VR? Because it looks perfect for VR. And me, myself, I just bought a Gear VR for Samsung. Playing with that, you can see straight away, yes, No Man's Sky is designed for it. It would be so immersive. And for people that thought it wasn't enough of a game, that it wasn't going to hold their attention for that long, with the implementation of virtual reality, it would instantly sell to every audience. Everyone would want that exploration, and it would be enough to just walk around doing nothing except for fully be immersed in that land. And I think it should be something that, you know, the team look at after release date, because I don't know how much more difficult it would be to implement that, but if they can do it, definitely they should do it. Number 2, building bases. We can't do this. And that's not the biggest letdown, but it is something that we come to expect with games releases nowadays. With Fallout 4 and being able to build your own settlements, we like that aspect of, with an exploration game, being able to venture out and then come back to your home base, kind of regroup, and then go out again. And so we'd love to build our own cities, but it doesn't need to be to that level. It could just have, here's 50 stock standard buildings that you can put on the planet, which one do you want as your home base? And then to be able to put that in a location that you feel happy with, that alone would add another feature of kind of owning that planet and kind of connection that you have to it. So I don't see anything holding back Sean Murray and that from implementing this later with some updates. Number 3, terraforming planets. Someone touched on this with an interview with Sean Murray and said about, can we terraform planets? And he kind of avoided the question, but he didn't definitely say no, and he didn't definitely say yes. It would be amazing to see that kind of grow throughout the game's life. So if you saw a planet and you think, man, this would look great if it actually held life, and you began the terraforming stages, and then you flew away and you came back, and just to see that the planet's evolved, that would be incredible to watch. I don't think you'd actually sit there the whole time and watch it, but just to go and come back and see how the planet's kind of moving along, that would be a great element to this game. Again, it's not a necessity, but it would be so amazing to see, and I think a lot of people want this. Number 4, creating your own elements within the game. So with this, you could start your own faction, or you could start your own battle where you tell people, all right, everyone meet here, we're going to battle it out. And starting your own races, like in GTA, where you set land markers and you say, all right, see how fast you can get along this racetrack that I've designed throughout the canyons. Being able to do that with the mining, like building and digging through the landscape, you could create amazing races, and I don't see that it would be too hard to implement, as you're just putting pinpoint locations throughout the map. The creating battles, I do get that would have to have a different aspect, and that leads into number 5, which is what everyone really wants to see, is multiplayer. We don't have this in the game. We know that you will see people's left a mark on planets by their names and stuff like that, but people want to know that there's other people playing that game, and we want to be able to interact with them. We want to be able to do missions together, you know, do space battles together, have that connection where even if you don't know the person, just to know that that isn't an NPC. Like, and you'll be able to tell, like, you'll see some dude doing something crazy to an animal, and straight away you know, oh, okay, yeah, that's a human, because an NPC wouldn't do that shit. And just to have that multiplayer, so many people are wanting it, and all these 5 things that I'm wishing for, we want them for our own purposes, but it would be in the best interest of Hello Games to implement these after release date. Because even though it's got a huge fan base now, to add these little elements, it would actually bring in people who were otherwise put off because it didn't have that element. It didn't have multiplayer. It didn't have being able to build your own stages, and some people saw this as lacking in the gameplay. So someone should actually create a list. So instead of just a million people throwing their ideas, I want this, have a list of like, these are the top 10 things, and everyone votes, this is what I really want to see in the game. And then when Sean Murray and the team of Hello Games can see this is what people want, they can go, okay, what can we implement into the game, and what is everyone after, and what can we work towards to make everyone happier and happier with this game. Let me know what you guys thought. Is there anything that I missed here? Is there anything that you want to see that actually no one else is really even talking about? And if you like this video, please leave a like. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.